Okay guys, so I won't waste time on this goal setup here, which I'm gonna work on as it's just gonna be an update or a follow-up, but I decided to clear everything on my chart so that I just walk you through what I see on gold and what might come moving forward into this week. Okay, so first thing first, we are gonna be looking at the external structure here on 4 hours, which is gonna be my support here. Okay, I have this external support which I believe that the market will definitely respect or either play on it. Okay, so I have this support, so I always make sure that whatever I do below, I just drag it above. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at this moment, and then I'm gonna have my resistance there. So let's not jump into conclusions. And also I'm gonna be looking internally. I see that the market is rejecting here, so I'm gonna have the internal support, which is gonna be the one here. Okay, and like I did everything I'm doing below, I will also do it above. So now that we're clear with that, what I'm gonna be looking at now gonna be some of the internal levels. Let's take it like this all-time high resistance, which is up here. Okay, so this resistance here, it is a good resistance, but it was also because of this FVG. So I believe that we just swept a bit of liquidity, which was above this 4 hours FVG, which was here. Okay, we had this 4 hours FVG, which was here. So we just pierced through above and then we opened right on it. We retested and then gold sold from there. So down here we have a nice POI, if I have to say. Okay, with this nice POI down here. Okay, so now if we have to move forward now, I would like to jump into like smaller time frames, like hourly, and look at everything on the hourly time frame. Okay, but before we get there, if we look at the market from the all-time high going all the way down just like that, you will then agree with me that gold has been making some nice pushes from this resistance here. So now I'm gonna jump a bit much more internally. So from up here going down, we have a nice support. So if we clone that and bring it here, we can find our resistance there as well. Okay, so that's not where everything just ends there. Okay, so we can also look through this and then we can tell that from here going that side, we still have a strong zone there. Okay, we have a strong zone here which is now playing a resistance, but I'm gonna label it once I see if the market is failing or rejecting on it, and then I will get to label it as a support or a resistance. For now, I'm just gonna stand down. I'm not gonna get that much into it. So also I wanna make sure that the visibility is not on the minutes on this one, since there are some of the things that I would like to twitch while I scale down. So we have this one here as a zone, and then we also have this zone above here. Okay, we have this zone here, and then we have this zone here. But if I were to take a look clearly, I was gonna take this one up here seriously, rather than the lower ones, which means that I'm gonna be looking at this zone here, because we can see the market had quite a support here, and then we pushed up to the resistance here, and then we came down, we break, and then we go for a retest, and then the market started shifting and pushing to the downside. So yeah, I'm gonna have this one here as a resistance. I'm gonna have it as a resistance for now. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm seeing now on the hourly time frame. So if this support managed to hold now here, what we're gonna be waiting for, it's a push up, a retest here, which can give us more entries on the trade. We can scale in more entries on the trade, and then a continuous move to this upside, where we can look for either a retest of this resistance, then come and bounce off here, or just clearly shift back to the downside, if that's what's possible. Okay, but most likely I'm not gonna be looking for something like this. When we reach here, I expect it to retest here, come back to this resistance, which is gonna turn into a support if we retest clearly on it, and then we're gonna break above, retest, and then we go back to the all-time high. That's what I'm gonna be watching out for going forward on gold. Okay, so now let's dive deep into maybe 30 minutes time frame. So on 30 minutes, I still see this channel here. Okay, I see this channel here, but let's look at this on 15 minutes. Okay, I see this channel here which is building up, which is kind of clear to me that there's quite few things that might happen now here. Okay, there are quite a few things that might happen here if we just look at this. So you will agree with me here. Okay, you will agree with me here that what we are having now here, you can see this internal zone which is here. Okay, which is playing both support and resistance. Okay, we have this mid zone here, which I'm not gonna draw up because it's gonna fill up my chart. Okay, but this is the zone that I'm also gonna be on a lookout for. Let me change this to maybe red. Still not gonna stand out. I'm gonna give it maybe a bluish color. Yes, perfect. So this is what I'm gonna be looking out for now. At this point here, we have this FVG here. Okay, which is gonna be the 15 minutes FVG. We have the 15 minutes FVG. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna be expecting to see a reversal into this market, but I believe that this reversal here, if we go down maybe to an hourly time frame, you can see that if we break above this zone here, if we are able to break above here, if we're able to break above today's high, okay, if we're just able to break above today's high, then the market is just gonna tell us that we have a nice continuation to the upside. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be on a lookout for on gold going forward.